Hello, good morning, everyone. Hi, how's everyone doing this morning? Uh, welcome. Good to see you all coming in. We've got Penny, 5A. Good morning, everyone. Nancy Stigen. Good morning, folks. Good morning. We got Jill G. Good morning. Who else we got? Hey, Becca. Hello. Clearwater Chatto. Hey, Chatto. Hi, everybody. Nice to see some friendly faces. Lone Dinosaur 13. Hello. Hi, honey. Hi, Michelle. Hey, it's Pat Grimmer 20. Love you guys. Good to see you. Stephen Britton, good morning, folks. We need to have a discussion. Okay, Stephen, just keep it civil, and I don't censor anybody here if it stays respectful. I do have some things I want to say. So about the title here, Scientology, Stop the Abuse, because that's what we're here for. We're also I wanted to talk a little bit more about the unpacking of the baggage that we started the other day with Duncan, and yeah. So I already see some comments in the thing here, and we can talk about the as they say, the proverbial elephant in the room. I don't want to get into a lengthy discussion about it. I do believe in transparency, and we can talk about it as a community. But I think that everyone is their own autonomous being, and they need to make their own decision based on the information that they have and based on the facts. So again, I want to be very, very respectful. And D20 Jenny, Michelle loved your latest video. Yes, Michelle, it takes a lot of courage to come out and speak out, and and give the facts and the truth. And it this is not for the faint of heart, is it? This whole cultosphere, the cultosphere. And one thing that has brought us all together is um, the wanting to see justice be done for people who have been victimized and abused, particularly by Scientology, but also other cults, and people. There's people here that are survivors of a cult of one, as they call it, abusive relationships, even corporate type culty atmospheres. So we're all in different places. Many of us are having to heal, and there are a lot of very vulnerable people here. So we need to be mindful of that. And I'll just put it out there. Michelle's so brave, and her video could be applied to a lot of different situations. And while it's so heartbreaking, it's it's just laid out there. Stephen Hassan laid out the bite model. He was using it as his thesis to get a doctorate. And his colleagues and everything really encouraged him to get his doctorate. And the bite model will hopefully get enough credibility and enough momentum to get the what do you say, the attention of lawmakers, where some of the ridiculous laws in the courts about coercive control can be changed. And again, we're pointing at Scientology in particular, but all different types of coercive control, trafficking. That's another thing that is tied to the potential changing of the laws. And when we bring religion into it, loosely, I'm saying religion because Scientology in my book isn't really religion, but because they're labeled as one by the IRS, that's how they've gotten away with a lot of these abuses. And I just wanted to let you guys know and I think Liz Ferris should be popping in. I know she's so busy and has to work and everything. I'm just starting a couple things here. Um, okay. All right. Um, I think Liz Ferris will probably be popping in on her way to work. Oh, there she is. Your ears were ringing, honey. Oh, hold on a second. There she is. Sorry, my phone's been blowing up, let me tell you. I'm getting all these little notifications. I don't know how to turn them off on my computer. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. So in the description of the video, Liz Ferris is halfway there, or probably even a little more than halfway there now to her goal of getting enough funds to make it to the Scientology protest in front of the anti-Scientology protest in front of Celebrity Center in Los Angeles this coming Saturday, the 21st. So if anybody has a couple extra dollars and wants to donate to that, it's in the description of the video. Also, doesn't oh, she's 70% there. Awesome. Yes. Thank you. And even if you can't give, that's fine. It's totally fine. Please don't if you're not able to. But if you can, you know, that's great too. And we love everyone, no matter whether you can give or not. And I just want to say that from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my heart, you know. So Clearwater Chad. Well, we do some political. Marty is running for city council at Clearwater Chad's channel. Okay, we'll give you a pass. That's the only political stuff that you can talk about on my channel, at least. So everyone's saying SBTV is by design apolitical. Yep. It is. As far as, my channel goes, I don't talk about, the political issues of the day. Some things to me are labeled political that are not in my book. There's things that are human decency. And when it comes to someone's actual individual human rights to be who they are, to love who they love, to thrive and be accepted for the person that they are, that's not political. I don't care about any of the other political stuff that, there's a lot of gray areas, but to me, that is black and white. And that's, no matter what side of the aisle you come from, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. So I'll just say that for the record. Okay, Stephen. Okay, Marilyn, I can't do this. I'm finding myself getting angry now. Okay, well, just take a break. Stephen, you can come back if you want. Okay. I totally understand that. Um, and nobody wants to time anybody out, but if you can time yourself out, if you're getting upset, that's totally fine. I totally respect that. hmm Um, okay. Yeah, we don't always have to agree. It's all good. It's all good. Hi, cult free people. Hello. Yes. We're free. We're free at last from the cult. Yes. Hey, Becca. So last I checked, let me I don't know. You know what? I probably could pop this up. Um I'll try, guys. Okay. So share screen. See if I can do this. Um okay. Share. Okay, does everybody see that? Says stop Scientology from using our tax dollars to subsidize abusive practices and crimes. And what they do on change.org is when you reach a certain milestone, they give you the next they set your next goal. So we're at 1,477. So we need what, 20, I don't know. I was about to be in a cult, guys. 23 left to make it to 1,500, and we're going to keep going after that. We're going, oh, thank you. I did it. I did it. I did it. I'm just always afraid. And we could talk about that. Maybe that's part of the unpacking thing is fear of failure. Fear of failure. Okay. I just got okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, here we go. Hi, everybody. I'm back. So I just got a message from a very good friend that live that lives in London, and London is fine. So there's no trains down that we know of. I've talked to actually two friends in London this morning. There's no trains down. There's no major blackout. So I trust that Alex is fine. Someone asked about him. Has anyone had contact with Alex? I don't know. I'm sure he's fine. We're hoping for the best. Laura FM. Hi, sweetheart. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, good morning from Los Angeles. Thank you. Yes, stop Scientology abuses. That's right. That's what we're here for. And I put the link in the description for Liz's fundraiser to get there on Saturday. And Laura lives in Los Angeles, so I'm sure she'll be there in her full goldenrod splendor. And Lara, sorry, I have to say it right. You're not Laura Ingalls, you're Lara. Um, I just love you, Lara. Um, your your lives. If anyone hasn't subscribed to Lara FM, please go over and subscribe, please. Um, she shares. She just shares her heart about her childhood. She's so brave. She has pictures. So if anybody, learns by visually, she's just such a sweet, sweet person. And I tell you, you second gens, I am so super proud of you guys. I really am. I love how you stick together, how you help each other. And not to be, super sappy, but I just really, really adore you. You were all just so precious, really, really. And let's get your parents out so they can be parents. And I tell you, that's my passion. Really, that's why like we're here. Okay. All right. Um. Okay. Oops. Called to be calling. Hi, sweetie. Hey. 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 Okay. Let's do this, Stephen. If I disagree with someone on LGBT trans issues, am I still welcome here? You are always welcome. Everybody's welcome. As far as your opinions, if you believe that LGBT and trans individuals don't have rights and that they shouldn't be allowed to be who they are, then you're going to get some opposition. I really don't want that on my channel. I don't want a lot of heated discussion. Um, hate and bigotry is not welcome here. So I'm really not sure what you're talking about. You as a person are welcome, but any bigotous statements are going to be swiftly gotten rid of. So, Stephen, maybe you should take a little break if that's how you feel. Okay, but you as a person, we like you. But we don't tolerate any bigotry on this channel. That's all. And whatever other creators decide to do with the information that's been shared with the facts, they can make their own decision. I'm just telling you for my channel, it's not tolerated. And I didn't come to that decision lightly. I actually sat on it for a few weeks. I myself was brought up to be an intolerant bigot. That's the way the fundamental Christianity went that I was brought up into. Okay, so I do believe in restoration, forgiveness, and education. And when I started to think for myself and educate myself and um, and be open to meeting people from that community, they were lovely. And I changed. People can change, and I appreciate the people that have been very patient with me, even in this situation. I've known quite a bit for about 3 weeks about the situation that people are talking about. Um, I sat on it because I was hoping for restoration, and I was hoping, that it didn't have to go public. So that's just where I'm coming from. Many people were very patient with me, not throwing things in my face, making ultimatums, and telling me what to do. Because let me tell you, anyone who's, and I won't just say cult survivors, survivors of coercive control, survivors of any type of, narcissistic abuse or authoritarian abuse, they do not like to be told what to do. If you present me with something, it may take me a while. Some people are just finding out about this, and be patient because we're all in shock. We're all in shock, you know? So, okay. Thank you, Stephen. I see your comment. I won't. But if I get distracted, I might have to time people out just so that, if they're, I just don't want any heated debate. Okay. Not trying to censor anyone, but I'm just telling you for my own channel, this is what it is. And there's probably 40, 50 other channels. So it's all good. Yeah. Hi, sweetheart. Yes. We've got the we've got the flags. Thank you. Thank you. Mhm. Stephen Britton, you're welcome here. Yes. Everyone is welcome. Penny, stay respectful. Please maintain a respectful tone in your comments, refraining from any behavior that may offend others. Your cooperation is appreciated. Thank you, Penny. Absolutely. I trust all you mods implicitly. And everybody listen to the mods because they speak for me and I trust them. So, oh, whoops. Okay, I have to. Sorry, I gotta mute something just because I keep getting these things and I can't click. Not sure what's happening. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what is happening with my notifications. So let's see. I was trying to click on Lori Plays. Hey, Mara. Hi, sweetheart. Home from Disney. Yes, I'm glad you're home safely. I hope you had a great trip. Uh, send me some pictures. I'd like to see them. Um, okay. All right. I'm just looking to see. I'm a PTS, sorry, born in a cult. Yeah, well, I wasn't actually born in a cult, but close to it. Yeah. Yeah. Um, okay. I'm just unstarring a couple things that I already read. Calls Be Call and love for all and everyone have the best week. Thank you. Thank you, Calls Be Call. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate that. Kind of you. Um, do what number 5 said. Not sure when I crossed the line. Please let me know. Sorry, Bonnie. That's okay. That's okay. No problem. Oh, Kelly Copter. On my way home, always happy to be accompanied by you, Marilyn. Oh, me, me too. I'm so glad that you're listening, and I will hopefully get to chat to you later. They say the UK people say chat to you instead of chat with you. So I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah. So I had a couple things besides what I put in the and Kelly, you'd be proud of me, Kelly. I actually did my first screen share of the petition. So we just need like 23, I think, left to get to 1,500. So that's our next milestone. And also, there's other links in the description to check out. And so I wanted to talk a little bit more about this unpacking the baggage thing that I started the other day. And Duncan my husband gave a lot of good insight. So if anyone didn't catch that, you want to catch the replay, it's called, um, okay, sorry about that. Uh, Whoops, that's amazing. 23 more. Let's go. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Um, okay. I wanted to just talk about the unpacking thing. Okay, so there's a couple things we talked about the other day. I was talking about things that kind of come into your mind that can be from the past that maybe either I thought was already like quote dealt with, but when you're indoctrinated into a certain way of thinking, it takes years, maybe even a lifetime to be able to not have it affect you, or to not have to you know deal with the same uh thoughts or frame of mind just even coming in, right? So one thing that tends to sometimes haunt me, I guess, is that when a situation will happen, um, I'll get sometimes I'll have these like what ifs, or even just, when I'm like asleep and I wake up, when you're trying to pondering things before you sleep at night, or when you wake up, you're not totally in control of your thoughts, you don't know what's going to pop into your head. And sometimes I get these like what ifs, like, what if the cult was right? And I'm like, wait a minute. No, 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 they weren't. But then it's like, what if the rapture happens and you're left behind? Or, what if you're really not a good person? What if you are condemned? Or what if you're not redeemable? Or what if you're, a PTS or a DB or a, what do you call it? uh, SP, I guess we're all SPs, So I really want to just talk about some. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm getting these weird notifications from my Facebook, which I did think I turned off. So I'm not sure. It just keeps popping up. So it's hard for me to use the mouse, but I'll just ignore it. But anyways, yeah, so just having these things, come into my head, like, another thing that does is I guess you call it victim blaming, is like, if I get sick or something happens, it's like immediately, is God judging me? And you know what? Honestly, I don't even know what I believe anymore. I think there's a God, but I'm not positive. So it's like, it's not like I'm constantly at top of mind thinking about what God wants for me, or what God is, or even to me. So, but these thoughts come in, and then some of the things that I do is I just kind of pause and I say, okay, that whole thing about looking at the whole picture, right? So I forgot there was a little I had written it down the other day. If anybody was there and you remember that little rhyme, I forgot what it was. Something I forgot what it was. But anyways, somebody should remember. But something about just stepping back and looking at the whole picture. And it's like, okay, where am I at today? What do I need to do that's in front of me? Okay. Yeah, I'm having these worries about the rapture, or about not measuring up, or, about, I guess Scientology would call it pulling it in. Like, I deserve this because I did something either in a past life, or I did something to offend God, Jesus, whoever, And there's also things that I feel like they just kind of come in and try to permeate my mood, and then I think of it as, there's a little saying in Christianity about count your blessings. I like that. I like the count your blessings thing, because it's like sometimes it seems like the end of the world when something is going on, and then you take a step back and you say, hey, we're all in one piece. I have my friends, I have my family, I have my fur babies, so it's okay. It's okay. So I just think it's oh and we will all be seeing each other in the end. Party, yes. What's crazy, Laura, is that I know Scientology had their own way of thinking about like what happens after you die or drop the body or whatever. Um, I was always threatened with something called the dung heap, which was the shit pile, and I was always afraid of ending up on the dung heap. And when I left the cult 16 years ago, I was told, you are going to end up on the dung heap. Your kids are going to become, is it far enough in stream for me to say drug drug addicts, prostitute, everything, and I was always so afraid of that because they had so much power over me. But now I'm like, you know what? I love the dung heap. The dung heap is a blast. you know, it's like, it's great being with all of you. Yeah. And in the end, if there's a hell, yeah. If I go there, I guess we'll see each other there. Who knows? So great, great to have you here, Laura. Sorry, I'm flying solo today, so I'm just oh, Marlene was definitely not right. And that's Marlene Sweeney, by the way. I like to say her name any chance I get because she earned it along with Dave Miscavige. So that's Marlene Sweeney with an S. We got Mary Klein. Hey, Mary. Nice to see you. I rolled in so late to this. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're just talking about the title is Scientology, Stop the Abuse. I've got some links in the description. Liz Ferris is raising money. She said she's 70% there now. To get to the protest in front of Celebrity Center where she was locked in and abused. So she's going back and she's going to stand in front of there and she's going to protest. So if anybody wants to kick in a couple dollars, if you're able, if you're not, that's okay too. That's okay too. So, and also there's the petition, which I will see if I can refresh it, see if anybody else signed. Waiting. Okay, and let's see if I can do this. This is my first time, guys. I shared it a couple minutes ago, but another unpacking thing is fear of failure, right? Screen sharing, share screen, and petition. Okay, ever see it? Oh, hey, it worked. It worked again. Awesome. Yeah, so we've got 1,477 signatures. So we just need 23 more to get to the next goal of 1,500. But Kelly Copter has challenged us to get 35,001 signature. And you all know why, right? Because uh, I almost closed my StreamYard. Oh, geez. There we go. Hi, everybody. Because the very most generous maximum estimate that Aaron had come up with was 35,000, but it's probably more like 20,000, he said. So, yes, I hope the best for Liz. Yes, Mary. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I just got to take care of some business. Someone posted earlier that Aaron done messed up. How did Aaron done mess up? Well, everybody has their opinion. Again, I asked the mods to share a link to Michelle's video. Michelle kind of been popping in and out, and she laid out some things that have been going on. I don't want to rehash everything. Don't really want to make a big spectacle of it right now. But again, I do believe in transparency. If you are just coming in, you want to rewind what I had to say about it, you can. So I'm just saying, for me and my channel, I came to a decision after weeks of knowing some information. I learned some more information, and based on that, I made a decision for me and my channel. And like I said, cult survivors and survivors of any type of coercive control, any type of authoritarian abuse, do not like to be told what to do, including myself. So everybody can make their own decision for themselves and their own channel, and I respect that. So um, okay, all right. So a couple other things I wanted to talk about as far as the unpacking stuff is when something comes up that kind of reminds you of your past in a cult or whatever type of coercive control situation, do you get like memories that kind of flash back? I don't know if that would. I've never been diagnosed with anything. I've had several counselors. I've had an individual counselor. I don't know if you call it therapy. I don't know if I've actually had therapy, but I've had a family counselor, a couples counselor, and an individual counselor, and never been diagnosed with anything. I guess maybe I do have some post-traumatic something or other. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a disorder, but I never really thought of myself as a trauma survivor, because in my cult and in my upbringing, even before I joined the really bad dark cult where we were like starved and sleep deprived and all that stuff. Sorry, I joke about it, I smile about it because it is hard to talk about. So that's how I tend to deal. It's how I tend to cope. But um, when even before that, it was looked down on to um, to consider yourself a quote victim in any way. So I never considered myself a um, okay. Um, I'm sorry, I'm being a little distracted. Um, okay. Yeah, I need a little break from that. Okay. Anyways, because this is serious stuff. And like I said, I don't want to censor anyone, but if someone's distracting me when I'm trying to put a point across, then they're gonna have a little break. So, I was saying, like, what what types of things does it comes to mind? Like, I get memories that come back, and with those memories I also have feelings. So when you think of something traumatic from your past, sometimes it evokes feelings, and then I start to get maybe a little bit of self-doubt, like, am I healed from this? When I think of some really pretty devastating things that happen in my life, like take, the fire, for instance. Yes, it does sometimes really bring up some emotions and some horrible, horrible memories. But I think I just get where I used to push them out. I used to not want to think about it and be like, almost like it never happened, like in denial of it. And now I'm getting more where I can face it, embrace it, and then um you know let it go, right? So it's a process because things come up a lot. um I sometimes will get things like something that comes to mind is times when I've been treated like my opinion doesn't matter, or stuffed down, or just like mistreated, or canceled in a way because I had a different opinion than the mind think that was going on, you know. So I now those feelings do come up sometimes, and I have to realize that I have to be who I am, and if people don't like it, then that's okay. If you don't like the decisions I've made for my channel, um, I do care because I care what people think. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, maybe I am a fawner, 'Cause it does make me sad. It does make me sad, but at the same time, you know, many of us are actually, still healing and deprogramming or whatever right before your eyes, and, we're relating to each other. We're relating to each other. So I'll be honest, yes, things like this do, invoke fear in me, and it's like, "Oh my god," like, I don't look for this type of stuff, I don't like drama because I don't like to be put out there and be like, "So what do you think about this?" And it's like, somebody's just tapping their toes waiting for your answer and to either pounce or to back off, So, I came on here this morning. I almost didn't because I really didn't want to talk about a bunch of stuff that could be very controversial. I want to just remind everybody why we're here. And right on the title of this, Scientology, Stop the Abuse. And I could say Scientology. I could say Jehovah's Witnesses. I could say Door of Hope, my cult, which is still going on, IBLP, you name it. So the really bad cults that are out there. There are well, don't say millions. There are at least thousands and thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of small cults out there. So we want to bring we want to bring awareness of these cults, but also the abuses and the tactics. So those are ways you can avoid it yourself, or you can begin to heal from the abuses that you've suffered. And listen, I'm just one person. I'm just seriously though, guys. I mean, I'm not an expert. I should have had one of those little tickers, saying like, I'm not a healthcare, mental health care professional. I mean, you guys all know that, right? It's like I'm a middle-aged crochet lady, just bearing my heart for you guys. Okay. And I feel for your pain too. So we're here to support each other. We're here to support each other. So um aw, from a poet, Marilyn. My latest video is on my poem Mining. Oh my god, why am I getting emotional? Jesus, guys. I don't know why. It's so weird the things that hit me. It's like random. The one that was directly inspired. Thank you, poet. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. It just sometimes just something hits me. Yadi. Everybody who feels it, say love. Okay. Sorry, guys. Mm, Sorry. Keep getting these. All right. Thank you, Angela. I love you too. You guys are awesome. I don't want to make this about me. I mean, I know it's my channel, but thanks, dinosaur. Um, everyone, if you can, if you feel it, you don't have to, but if you want to send, I don't know if Michelle and Liz are still here, but they're two of our LGBTQ community members. If you want to send them some love, that would be awesome too, because they're both very precious to me and to many of us. Love way, way, way before hate, if y'all know what I mean. Right, right. And you love who you love. Yep. And you are who you are. hmm Yeah. So guys, so I've been on for 40 minutes. I didn't plan on being on a long time. Um, oh, Duchess, Diana, really like her. You're not the only one who breaks down at unexpected times. The older I get, the more it happens to me. Well, thank you. I don't feel alone. I appreciate that. Yeah, the things that I think I would be a total mess and just start bawling over it, not so much, but, yeah, the I've really been touched a lot lately by, music, poetry, um, yeah, music and poetry for some reason, and those 2 things. I mean, I do love music, but, it wouldn't be Meryl Streep, I know. I know, it's so weird. I always tell myself, "I am not gonna cry this time." Did I cry yesterday? I don't think I did. Oh, geez, roll the tape, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lord. You guys are great. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here. And, we're all a community. And, oh, thank you, Becca. You kinda are a pro survivor. Well, I guess I'm an expert in my own story, right? Um, Buy Marilyn a Kleenex. I love you. Love you too, Yachty. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you guys get me. You guys understand. Oh, Lord. But, yeah, it's very hard to put yourself out there sometimes and to take a stand about something because um I don't like to be out there like gangbusters. I don't have an axe to grind. Except for against David Miscavige and Scientology and my cult, and all kinds of cults. Like those, that's fair game, right? But as far as when someone wrongs you, I do believe in restoration, forgiveness, and I do believe in education and people coming around. And that's why. Oh, Susie, is that because I'm 52 also? So is that the age? Is that like our phase, like the terrible twos, like the terrible 52s? Like when you're 52, you're gonna just randomly cry. It could be. Um, Sorry, I know I was in the middle of saying something, but I just see all these great comments. God made your tears for a reason. Use them proudly. Much love, many hugs. Thank you, Cindy. That, that's wonderful. Um, but like I said earlier, if you didn't hear me say this, is that I was brought up in a very extreme fundamental Christian atmosphere where we were told that anyone that there's all kinds of scripture saying it that were taken literally and very dogmatically that anyone who was what they call it, homosexuality, anything like that, would be thrown in the lake of fire and would burn forever and ever and ever with the murderers and the liars and all that. So I was brought up, indoctrinated to be a bigot. Now, fast forward when I left the cult, I started working retail and I started working in like it was actually a JC Penney's. It was a really nice one, and I met so many different types of people. And I tell you, the gay people that I met were just lovely, and the trans people. There was this lovely trans woman that would come in, and oh my God, she was just a beautiful soul, beautiful inside and out, and would ask me for help, and I was like, I love her, and it was just so freeing to be able to open myself up and get to know all different types of people. And as I started to get further away from that mindset of the fundamental Christianity and the cult, I started totally changed my mind and became an ally. So people can change. People can change if they want to be to some people are saying everybody has a right to be a bigot. Well, that's okay. You know what? I'm not the thought police, but on my channel, it's not going to happen. okay? And I'm probably not gonna be coochie coo and super, friendly with you if I know that that's how you feel about, some people that are extremely precious to me, and just, just for being who they are, okay? So, I got that mama bear thing in me, and, yeah, there's certain things just are not political, but they're not non-negotiable in my book. Now that I know the truth, I'm responsible, I'm accountable for it, and, I will hold people accountable in, my circle, but again, people can believe what they want, but if they're abusing power and they're controlling a narrative and they're using, some, information that was entrusted to them by hundreds, if not thousands of people, then to me, that's not okay. And I've been very hesitant to say anything about it. But again, I'm not going to rehash the details of it. If you want to know, there's a video on Michelle Carpenter's channel. It's at Mishcarp, MICHCARP, with the at symbol in front of it, and you can look at it for yourself and make your own decision, you know? Everyone has autonomy over their own thoughts and their own will, and, I totally respect that. So, same here, Marilyn. Okay? Thanks, I love the rainbows and the hearts. Yeah. Joel McCoyne. A very wise man told me this a long time ago. "We're all just folks. We're all in this together." Right. Yeah, we're all human. We're all human. Michelle Carpenter breaks it down beautifully in this video, and there's the link if anybody cares to look at it. Duchess Diana, I respect how you and SBTV creators stand in their own strength. You are all my role models, or I say heroes. Yeah, thank you, Diana. I don't consider myself a a hero in any way, shape, or form. If I'm a role model, I I really take that very, very, very seriously because I don't want to portray anything that would offend people. And I'm human. I make mistakes all the time, honestly, and I this information that some of you are talking about in the chat, I've known for over 3 weeks now, and I really was waiting, sitting on it because I wanted to see this not have to become public. I wanted to see, restoration and forgiveness, but unfortunately, it didn't play out that way, um, because of some, unfortunate choices that someone made. So, that's just the way it is. So, Becca, mama bear line not to cross. Not sure what that's in reference to, but, yeah, I can definitely speak to that. Um, yeah, I can take a lot of abuse on myself, I find, but when it comes to my kids and, not to be weird or creepy, but I kind of feel it for all of you too, especially, I'm gonna say it, especially the second gens, I tell you, they got my heart, you know, those second gens, I tell you. And they're strong. They don't need me to go to bat for them, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyways. I'm gonna fucking do it anyways. So get used to it. Get used to it, Liz and and Kelly and Nora and all of you, V and everybody, Lara. Yes. Um, Nice to see you all supporting each other. Um, Yeah, I'm just gonna put up some things, you're all talking respectfully. So let's just talk about stuff, right? Ideal or hey, CO Bill. Not only do I love your name, I just think you're great. All your comments are always so cool, and I just love the CO Bill. Ideal Borg. Yeah, I tell you. I love me some Borg episodes on Star Trek. And my favorite character of all time is Seven of Nine. Um, I am a straight woman, but I'm telling you, she does make me sometimes wonder about my orientation. I don't know why I said that. Sorry. Anyways, let me read your comment, CO Bilf. Should maybe some basic vetting, Googling going forward for people with public facing roles. I agree. I do agree with that. Yeah. Um, I think in this case, it was just by word of mouth, it was just assumed because the bigger creators, we do respect them, and I still do. I still do. And I respect whatever decision they make. But yeah, you coming into a community and, you know, I think generally, we're very trusting, but we do have to be more careful. I agree. I agree. And I think I've right now I've got 6 or 7 mods. Sometimes I have none. Sometimes I have a lot, depending on their schedule. But yeah, I don't want to just have one mod because I want people to be able to weigh in from different trains of thought. And I think it's too much responsibility for one person as well. I really do. So, Daria, 7 of 9 was a goddess. What an actress. Thank you. Yes, she is. Oh, okay. We're all a little gay. Yeah, okay. I could probably agree with that. And yeah, if you ever had any thought about the same sex, oh my God, in my call, it was just like, you would have to get, oh, yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I don't think I ever confessed to anything like that because that you'd be in huge trouble. Huge, huge. Like, oh my God, I don't want to think about it. Oh, thanks, Theobald. I'm not trying to love bomb you. I'm just, I am. I tell you guys, like, ask my kids, like, I really am, like, very, like, corny and super, huggy and stuff. So, that's just how I am. I do mean it. I really, really, really do mean it. Um, right, Penny, I can't make every stream. I have to right. So, whatever you can, and even if you can't at all, it's okay. Yeah, so, having one mod, that doesn't work for anybody. I mean, I've been trying to help out at night with, some of the 2nd gen channels, and it's hard because that was my crochet time. So, I really wanna be able to donate to, the causes, but if I'm not crocheting at night, I'm not making any money. I'm not crocheting, to get my little, discretionary money because that's what I can do stuff with it. So, yeah, it's tough. So, what I've just been doing is, just kinda watching the chat, and if there's like a troll or something, you can get rid of them. But I can't greet every person and pop up links every 5 minutes. I don't know. I'm not good with multitasking, I tell you guys. Like, I tell you, I mean, I don't know if if you all heard me say that, but like that episode of I Love Lucy when she's in the chocolate factory and the chocolate's coming really, really fast and she's trying to wrap it and it's just like piling up. So she's like stuffing some in her mouth and in her shirt and her pockets. And that's kind of how I am. I'm just like, "Ugh." Yeah. So I like to just like, you know, oh, we can admire. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm a little behind on the comments here. Hey, Mischief. We don't have to all agree with each other, but we do have respect for one another, right? The love and respect amongst SBTV content providers is addictive and keeps me coming back for more. Yeah, yeah, it's a great community. And I said this the other day about just about the weather, right? Like, I don't know anything, and Duncan's more of a really into he should have been a meteorologist, but I was just thinking about how, like, a rain cloud kinda builds up condensation and just gets, too big and then it rains. Sometimes, things get a little out of hand and need a correction. So, I think that we're all in a correction type, you know, uh, place right now, And everyone needs to make their own decision. And I think, I'm hoping it'll make us stronger as a community. So, um, yeah. Oh, Denver Sleepo. Good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah. Um, Diana, I can be in the group if y'all meet. I'm not too far from Maryland. Oh, nice. Yeah. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see this, Becca. My apologies. I don't know how to get onto the other app. Oh, Discord. Okay. Michelle will be yeah. So I don't have the link. Penny or anybody, do you have the Discord link? I'm sure Michelle will be really happy to help you. She had to help me figure out how to get on Discord too. It's really can be a little confusing for this old lady anyways. It's a little confusing. Sorry, I'm going back in the oh, hey Jeff, BTS for life. Hey, how are you? So Jeff and I are planning on doing a live stream tomorrow, I think at 4 o'clock Eastern, and so that's 1 o'clock his time on Pacific time, and we're going to be talking about more about cult recovery, and probably comparing notes from our experiences, and getting input from the chat. And if you haven't subscribed to Jeff's channel, please head over to PTS for Life. I think it's at PTS for Life. I'm not sure, Jeff, but we can. I can find the link and put it in the description. So PTS for Life. We love your protection, Mary. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate that. Her name is Marlene Sweeney. Yes. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Batter up. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves and take out my earrings, and we're gonna go. um, Marilyn, I hope I can give you a hug one day. It's going to happen. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. I can't wait. I can't wait. Um, VSP since 1970. Very much admire your heart and strength. Thank you, V. 1970 was the year I was born. Oh, everyone's trying to get a hold of Alex. Yes, I texted him too. I hope he's okay. Hope he's all right. Everybody send up some good vibes. Maybe he's just taking some space. I'm sure he'll be back. Yeah, so we've been going about an hour, which I think is probably a good amount of time. And I'll get that link up for my talk with Jeff for tomorrow. And then not sure what's gonna so tonight is the after party with Clearwater Chad, Deborah Stevo, and myself, 9 o'clock Eastern. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. It's always really fun. And then tomorrow's with PTS for Life. And then not sure about Wednesday and Thursday, but Friday I am super stoked. 1 o'clock Eastern, I'll be on with my friend Peggy Brott, who is a researcher for That's So Fucked Up podcast. I can say it an hour in. And then we'll have, oh, sorry, my cameras. See if that works. Lori taught me that. Did it work? Did it work? There it goes. Better. Is it a little better? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Anyways, so Friday, we'll be on with Peggy, not Penny, Peggy Brott, and Lindsay Williams from the Shiny Happy People documentary about the Duggars. She was in I think most every episode of that, and lately she's been on Ashley from That's So Fucked Up podcast. She was on A Little Bit Culty with Sarah Edmondson and Nippy, I think Ames is his last name. She did an episode of that recently. You can check those out. Those are great. Those are great episodes. And we're going to be talking about not only her experience in IBLP with Bill Gothard, she was one of the quote office girls for him. Um, but also about in general the fear mongering that takes place um, with indoctrination of children and cults. So we have in some ways a similar background because of we were comparing notes and we were like have it was like having two Scientologists talking with each other because the language is just I just fell into the language right away. It was like, oh my God, she's from my mothership, from the IBLP, which is crazy because I had talked to her, recently, and then a few weeks ago I had talked to Cassie Marie from Assemblies of God. So mine was a mixture of Assemblies of God and IBLP. So that's just wild. But anyways, that's 1 o'clock Eastern this coming Friday, the 20th. And then the 21st is the big protest outside. Hopefully it'll be big outside the Celebrity Center in Los Angeles. I can't get there from here, but they're going to be broadcasting live. And if you want to give a few dollars to, whatever you can afford, if you can, if you can't, it's all good. But in the description of this video, I have Liz Ferris's information. She said she's 70% to goal as far as being able to pay for, the expenses, her airfare and a hotel room and things like that. So, yeah. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you being here, and we'll definitely talk to y'all soon. And stay tuned for those updates. If you have any questions and you want to talk to me, feel free to email me at coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. And yeah, so I'll be putting up all of the things that are coming up. So stay tuned for that. And hey, so thanks everybody for being here. Have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you tonight, the after party, and then tomorrow with PTS Jeff. All right. Bye guys. Have a great day.